On Tuesday morning, Austin FC have announced that they officially signed Julio Cascante for a new multi-year contract. The contract will be for 3 years, and Cascante will be Austin FC until 2025, but with an option to stay until 2026. Cascante has been with Austin FC since 2021, hence our first historic year in the MLS, and he's seen a lot of things in his first 2 years with the Bird and Black. The first year, Austin FC came second to last place in the Western Conference, but for Cascante, he had a lot of partnerships in the center back role. He was sometimes partnered up with Ben Sweat, Matt Beasler, and Joe Romagna. In his second year, we were hoping a lot of things from Cascante to be a good defender, and he sure as hell was. First 2 games, he was kept Keller, but after those 2 games, we wanted to see his great partnership with Ruben Gabrielsen, the Norwegian Viking, and somebody who was well-minded to show good leadership. In 2021, what Cascante needed was someone to give him an idea what it's like to be a good leader as a center back, or basically in the back four of a defender. And Gabrielsen provided that. Every time those two played, it was just beauty. It was art in my own eyes. I sometimes call them the dynamic duo of defense because every time you played against them, they were unstoppable. Sometimes there were good and bad moments, but they never gave up. They would always show support to each another. And that's when Gabrielsen gave to Cascante how to be a good leader and show to you that never give up. That's probably my own opinion. Good leader and never give up. And those two were the reasons why we made it to the Western Conference Final back in 2022. But sadly, Gabrielsen left Austin FC earlier this year in 2023, and Cascante, we all hoped or thought he was going to be with us for these 7 games, but no, he suffered an injury, and that was the biggest what-if question. If Cascante wasn't injured, could we seen a true partnership of Bison and Cascante? Something that Cascante was like, I'm well experienced and I have a good mind, a good idea how to be a good leader to you, Bison. Because Bison, he's a great replacement to Gabrielsen. What Bison is a player who quickly adapts to difficult situations, really consistent, and always mentally ready. But that's the thing, the biggest what if. Could we seen Austin FC be in a better spot? Could we seen at least 4 wins in the first 5 games of the season? Because I could say this, if Austin FC was in a better spot if it wasn't for Cascante's injury, I would say 4 wins, 2 draws, and the only loss could have been to LAFC, but at least we would have been in the top 3 or top 5 in the Western Conference. But it's so much to know and understand what could have happened if Cascante wasn't injured. But to me, this is a good move for Austin FC, because for Josh Wolf, he said, and I quote, he's a consistent and solid presence out in our back line since 2021, and he's a player with quality both in and out position. And he has a reason why, because Cascante has seen a lot, and he's seen this before. In 2023, he's seen the center back situation, and he thinks to himself, I've seen this before and I'm ready for it when I'm fully and mentally ready 100%. And I'd say this is a good move for Cascante staying with Austin FC, because there's 2 reasons to that. He's great for the depth, and right now it's a shit show without Cascante. And the other thing is, if Cascante wasn't injured, Austin FC would have been in a better spot. But the other thing is, people have their mixed reaction saying it's early to tell, and it's kind of risky because Cascante has been out for almost 2 months, because would have been worth him getting the contract until 2026. We don't know, but for me, it's a good move because I see Austin FC or Josh Wolf is putting more trust and confidence to his first-year players. But it's kind of shaky now because with Fagundes and Driussi getting the bag, I don't see them doing much as Gallagher and Brad Stubert are doing this 2023 season. But it's a lot to say, a lot to ask for, but I hope Cascante can give us more in the future until 2026. And if he does more, I hope he gets another contract for, like, let's say a year or 2. But for me, this is a good move. I'm glad Cascante is staying with us, and hopefully he gives us a lot of things in the next 3 years with Austin FC. That's my reaction, you guys. I know it's a lot to understand, but I hope it's understandable to you guys. But for the meantime, my name is Vanilla Mexican 17, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.